A long time ago, in a franchise far, far away, lightsabers were absolutely lethal.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Well, I wouldn't agree with that. But the lightsaber was a weapon of unparalleled destruction, effortlessly cutting through bone and flesh, leaving victims brutally maimed and dead. However, I saw Dave Filoni's Ahsoka, and not anymore.
I'm fine.
And not for a while.
It is tiresome.
Boy. Apparently, if it doesn't hit anything important, you're fine. And this guy lived because he has 2 stomachs and not 1. 2 stomachs, eh? Okay, stop this shit. In the olden days, one way people were tortured was by having a hot metal rod stuck up their... somewhere.
Right up his jacksie!
It burned all their surrounding organs and ended their subscription to life. I suppose they must have died because people only have 1 asshole and not 2. Well, not all people. Dave Filoni has 2 assholes, he talks out of one of them. But from a scientific point of view, red hot iron is about 460 degrees Celsius. And according to forensics, full thickness tissue damage occurs at 70 degrees. In seconds. Seconds. And that's only a 3rd degree burn. Huh. Only. And it doesn't stop there. Severe burns result in organ damage and fatalities. Lightsabers are more than just glowing sticks. They're laser swords.
A laser sword.
We see them cut through metal. Robots get chopped in half. Scenery gets trashed. Solid metal doors get sliced like butter. Presume those doors are steel. The melting point of steel is about 1,500 degrees. For context, humans are cremated at about 1,000 degrees. To cut through metal, you need something like a flame cutter, which reach temperatures of 3,300 degrees. Over 3 times the heat needed to turn someone to ash. That's almost half as hot as the surface of the sun. Well, actually, it cauterizes the wound and that's why they live. Bullshit. Cauterizing only stops bleeding by sealing blood vessels. A 3,000 degree laser in your guts is cauterizing you for sure. While it cooks you from the inside. While it turns your innards into barbecued mush. While it vaporizes your blood.
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
For some insight, listen to what happens to people when they were burned alive.
And this is what happened, and I'm quoting, when he was black in the mouth, and his tongue so swollen that he could not speak, yet his lips, until they were shrunk to the gums, kept moving. And then he knocked his breast with his hands until one of his arms fell off. And then he knocked still with the other, whilst the fat, water and blood dropped out at his fingers' ends.
Extreme heat destroys flesh. Completely. What the hell changed? A lightsaber wound was fatal, it's not complicated. I'm presuming this Sabine chick isn't superhuman. She wears a helmet after all, a metal one, to protect her fragile head. Why even bother? And even if we ignore the science, important things are getting hit. Sabine's not-so-fatal injury is probably destroying her liver. Reva's direct hit probably severs her spinal cord. The Grand Inquisitor is fine, of course, because he has 2 stomachs. Yeah, well so does Lizzo. Is she gonna survive a lightsaber attack? Probably, if Disney are involved. It's all so lame. How dumb is this shit gonna get? Will people get the top of their heads chopped off and just walk around like it's nothing? And yeah, I know it's a fantasy and all that, but it makes the story suck. If people can survive anything, there's no tension, there's no stakes.
I have a hole in my stomach!
There's no consistency, no rules, no jeopardy. It makes it very hard to care. The lightsaber isn't a weapon to be feared anymore. If you get stabbed, don't worry about it. It's not like they're blazing hot instruments of death or anything. Just give it a rinse under the tap and pop a bandage on. Kiss it better. Nice one, Disney. You made the coolest weapon ever about as deadly as a stick with dog poo on the end. Congratulations. In good fights, people get hurt. In lightsaber fights, people get badly hurt. Or killed. It's what gives the scene purpose. Otherwise, it's just pointless choreographed bullshit. Otherwise, it's just silly.
Fuck.
Forgot how annoying you are.